Inspiration is so key in architecture and design, and India offers it in plenty. Luxe Interiors Season 3 takes you on a journey across the country to experience how land, culture and climate influence its built form. Today we take you to the capital of Rajasthan, Jaipur.
Jaipur, the Pink City. Heritage, art and architecture. Artists, designers and traders all have been instrumental in making this city of Maharajas what it is for centuries now. It is known to have hosted all kinds of visitors in style. What is it that draws people to it?
To a design enthusiast, it would have to be its stately architecture, detailed interiors and varied design styles. Jaipur's heritage fuses the strong design language of Hindu Rajputana with Mughal Islamic architecture. How did these influences translate into today's spaces? We take you through it on today's show.
On the show, Shantanu Garg's modern interpretation of Jaipur, Shan Bhatnagar's artist-driven view of the city in his home, accessories worthy of royalty, in particular carpets and chairs, and how to bring that essence of Jaipur to your home.
Opulent and contemporary, a fusion of old and new. Quintessentially Rajasthani with a twist, that's the signature style of designer Shantanu Garg. And you can see it on this project.
Shantanu Garg Design is a young and dynamic architecture and interior design firm helmed by Shantanu. Their work and vision is best called innovative and individualistic. The team aims at taking Indian design to the world and bringing international design to India. Here's a beautiful home created by the firm for the Tomars, a family of doctors living in the heart of Jaipur.
Architecturally, this space is very modern. It has a dance of planes and there is a clean ceilings that flows from one space to the other, and imbibing varied styles in the form of artifacts, accessories, furniture, lighting installation, materials was a key design philosophy behind this entire setup.
As the doors to the Tomar residence open, you are led into a foyer, a compact space with gold leaf motifs on the ceiling. This leads you into the world of fantasy which lies ahead. To the right of the foyer is a formal waiting room that displays the first of the East meets West contrasts you will see in this home. Italian furniture, opulent velvet fabric, an ornate mirror, and a geometric art piece all sit together in perfect harmony. As you move further ahead, a statement wall instantly catches your eye. Since the space is otherwise muted and clean, Shantanu added a pop of color in the form of the striking wall art.
Here we tried to fuse a graphical approach towards a view of a palace from a balcony. Here we have a Pichwai art which is having a lotus and its petals, and as well as a tree of life which is from a Banithani art where peacocks are balancing on it. On the right you see an open space which gives a sudden release to the compaction of a foyer, and you see a freestanding temple which is guarding up by the two bespoke brass pots which are quite massive in scale.
This area too is a play of contrasts. Simplified pillars, a marble base, and the holy lotus adorning the inside of the dome are a modern take on an Indian temple. This is pitted against an overall Moroccan printed floor and a modern lounging arrangement within the same area. This semblance of a balcony overlooks the city of Jaipur, and the absence of windows gives one a feeling of expanse.
Next we enter into a dining space that has a very modern and cleaned furniture with a dining table imported from Italy, and there are consoles which are made and customized here, having an interactive kitchen next to it. the kitchen is very modern, and it quietly blends with the dining space as well. So you see the entire interaction of spaces yet layered well.
You can now move to the next room, which is the living room and the library, a formal area for the family. The two have been strategically divided by a wooden panel, which also camouflages the television set. The transitional design of the home can also be seen in this corner. The console, which has been imported from Italy, has a marble top and high-gloss, lacquer-finished teak legs. An antique wall piece sourced from an old Haveli, refurbished in hues of cobalt blue and gold, complements and contrasts the console. The lights on the top are added to give a clean, modern touch to the overall composition. To give the illusion of even more space, Shantanu has added an East India style mirror at the end of the foyer. In this otherwise modern residence, he has employed a few simple tricks to reflect Rajasthan.
We have tried to use art that hails from Jaipur, and there are a lot of school of arts that has been incorporated here in the form of a wall art, paintings. We have used antiques that hails from Rajasthani architecture that are accentuated by giving them varied finishes, and we have also tried to use colors which are really traditional, and they are being used in the form of a lacquer, artwork, motifs, and in the form of artifacts.
There's nothing like a carpet to bring immediate glam to a space. All you have to do is to source the right one. Here's what we have curated for you.
You don't need a red carpet when you have one of these to welcome you home. The Maharajas of Jaipur imported their collections from around the world. We bring the world to you in these gorgeous options. If it takes the sun, moon, tulips, carnations, pomegranates, and sometimes even fish and birds to add drama to your space, we give you a Suzani. Derived from the word Suzan, meaning needle, this style of carpets come from Uzbekistan and Central Asia. This hand-knotted silk and wool mixed carpet is all drama. For those who prefer that their carpet tells a muted tale, here is one inspired by the play of light and shadow in nature and finished in the soothing colors that moonlight inspires. Bring the artistic Iranian weaver Dabir's style of carpet weaving into your room with this piece. Nature and geometry come together beautifully in this Indian rendition. As carpets traveled, styles evolved. This carpet is inspired from the mixed influences of Europe and the Orient. Its deep denim blue background highlights the yellow gold motifs to bring a rich effect to your space. Use any of these carpets to create a focal point on your wall or to segregate areas within one large space, or better still, hang it vertically to create a sense of grandeur.
My advice on carpets is to find one that looks like art, and you can use it as a wall hanging or also to anchor a space by creating a focus. Texture is important too, so if you're looking for something that adds warmth, you probably look at a different pile style or a looping. Take the idea of a carpet further by creating a composition around it. For example, you can use any of these Maharaja chairs with it.
This wingback chair is called Button's Accent or Fuchsia Sari Edition. It is a kaleidoscope of colors with its mineral blue woven cotton sari back, upholstery fabric for the seat, and hot pink trimmings. Teak wood gives it a sturdy yet stylish finish. Here's another wingback chair with a similar style. Its arms and wings have a tribal pattern, which is in bright navy, fuchsia and orange, while a solid grey upholstery fabric makes for the seat. Next up are the Maharaja and Maharani chairs, and named as such by their maker. This chair is perhaps what royal seating would look like in the age of digital printing. The seat is made of polyester velvet and feels rich and comfortable to the touch. Its teak wood frame and legs have been carved to give a space that deluxe effect. The Rani chair blends femininity, contemporary design, and royalty with this antique-looking chair. The base material is teak wood, and the fabric used has delicate texture, which means you've got to handle this one with care. Our next recommendation is this black leather chair inspired from the vibrant city of Manhattan, which blends old and modern architecture. It uses traditional leather, modern cutting techniques, and has a tufted cushion back with aesthetically curved ears. This eclectic tangerine colored chair is called the Mayor's Wing Chair. It uses genuine leather and has a base of teak wood. The addition of antique brass rivets adds to its 18th century British look. So whether it is color, print, or genuine leather that makes you feel like a king, you have plenty of options to choose from. After the break, an artist's home in Jaipur and Project Restyle with Devyani Kumari.